recording, guys. Just say yes. So good job. Good job, Esther, believing in yourself. I think one of the hardest things about believing in ourselves is that when people come to criticize what we do, we make it believe that they're criticizing what we believe about ourselves. But they're basically criticizing something that they don't understand because they don't understand why we start or why we do what we do. And this falls into the category of our health and fitness. People criticize what they don't understand because if they understood, they would have they would have to come with facts instead of just complaints and excuses of why they think it wouldn't work. So just town, baby, give me some facts. Give me some facts. Alyssa said no to alcohol and will continue to do so. Yes, Alyssa. That's a good one. I went on a when a, what a Zoom user said I went on a walk with my hubby and my son yesterday after fit camp. Oh, I love that Zoom user. You want to share your name so I don't so I know who you are? Oh, that's you. You have two? Oh, there's maybe another Zoom user. Ulu, that's Ulu. Oh, I love that. I really like you and Mateo. You guys are awesome. Alrighty, I have only Mac, the awesome, Henry, Soul that have not shared. If you guys want to share, you guys are sharing a win, something that you're proud of about your health journey.
I
Mm.
walked to the store, looked at some chips, and I was like, I cried when I walked away from them.
Heck yeah. Yes. I know that feeling. I still do it 14 years later. It feels like the naughty aisle. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I came down this aisle. Stop looking at me. I hate it. I hate it. Good job. I know the power it takes, even because nobody's there. Nobody's there to tell you, hey, buddy, like you're in this 21-day challenge for 21 days. You are committed to a plan. Like just stick to it, right? So you could have easily grabbed them and put them in you could be eating them right now and we wouldn't even know. But thank you for your honesty and your integrity. It means a lot to the group. I know it makes a big difference for everybody. Hi, Miss Evelyn.
Hello.
Do you want to share a win of this past week? Putting you on the spot, girl.
Uh, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Hmm. Um,
You led fit camp.
yeah. I led fit camp on
Okay.
Saturday. Everybody enjoyed it. Um, oh, I've been sticking with my meal prep, of course. I just finished my meal prep. That's why I was joining the call late.
Yes, give it up for Evelyn. Yeah, guys, people really, I hear people are still talking to me about that fit camp, and they're like, I really loved it. I had so much fun. I enjoyed it. So whatever you did, you got to tell me because they loved it. They really did. All right, I'm moving forward in three, two, one. Alrighty, let's move forward, y'all. All right, like I said, today we are going over plan of success. Okay. Plan of success. Plan for success, right? So let's share. So what does planning have to do with anything? Why? Why do we have to plan? Because it's a big thing to your brain. Your brain and planning go together. Having a plan is like giving your brain a clear map to success. It kicks your mental gear into action, reduces stress, and sharpens your focus. Here's how it works. It activates your prefrontal cortex. I'll read to you what that is in a little bit. Improving decision, don't check out on me, okay? Improving decision making and reducing cognitive overload. A plan reduces uncertainty and stress by creating structure. Dopamine is released when you make progress, keeping you motivated. That's why we talk about wins. It boosts executive functions, helping you focus on your goals and cut the mental clutter. So you're not overthinking, you're just, you know what you're doing and you know the action that you're going to take. A plan primes your brain for success. No more drifting. It's time to take control. Okay? So your brain and whatever plan you have or you don't have are going to set you up either for failure or success. If you don't plan, you plan for failure. If you plan, you plan for success. And let me tell you, I'm still planning to this day. Okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter if my plan is exactly the way I have it written down. Because you know what? If something happens in, hi, Monica. Mhm. If something happens where my day is interrupted or my schedule is interrupted, I always can look back at my schedule and say, okay, what was the next thing I was going to do? Because there's so many things that can happen to us in a day. A dirty diaper, explosion of a dirty diaper, right? And we get all overloaded and overstimulated, and we're like, shit, like I can't do anything else. Life is so hard. I believe me, I've been there. Or we get caught up in our emotions and we're like, well, I was supposed to do that workout, but I can't because someone's on that machine. Or I got a phone call from my mom and I can't go work out now. Like, the thing with us is if it's in the plan, it must be done. If you have it written down in your schedule, if it's part of the plan, it must get done. It must get done, no matter what. It's just got to be done. And here's the thing, okay? Let me read to you now why. Because there's something in your brain that's called the prefrontal cortex, okay? It's right here. It's this part of your brain. This is serious. It's the prefrontal cortex. It's the powerhouse behind planning, decision-making, impulse control, and emotional regulation. When you harness the power of your prefrontal cortex, you're not just reacting to life, you're shaping it with the purpose and clarity. One more time. When you harness the power of your prefrontal cortex, you're not just reacting to life, you're shaping it with purpose and clarity. Okay? So here's the thing. A lot of the times when we put ourselves into momentum or action or we make a decision, we get some sort of emotion or feeling, right? Sometimes some of us will start something new. We get excited. We're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then the day comes, something happens, and there's an emotion that we allow it to make a decision for us of what we do next. So when we get an emotion, that emotion already has an action attached to it. What I am presenting to you and offering to you is that to take your power back, you must create a plan that you are committed to no matter what emotion comes up. So now you are the one making the decisions and not your emotional state. You are the one making the decisions and not your emotional state. We already have actions that are connected to emotions that we have. They're called reactions. And these reactions happen like this. And we're like, why did I do that again? I said I was going to do this. Why did that happen again? Why did I choose to do that? Or maybe it's, why did I just not do nothing? Why did I just sit on the couch? Because it's an action already attached to that emotion. But what I'm telling you here is you have the power to make a decision with a plan. So we're going to start with something super simple, okay? So going back to that. So you know how when you have, so the way I want you to think about this is the prefrontal cortex is Let's say when you know how who's been to the doctor and they hit your knee with that funny looking rectangle, triangle thing and it makes your knee jerk? You know what I'm talking about? It's a reflex. Yeah. Or when you hit your bone, you have this crazy feeling. It's like the funny bone. It's not that funny. Remember how corny that was? Funny bone, it's not that funny. Um, that's the same thing that happens in your body when it comes to something that you see or something that happened and it creates an emotion and there's a reaction attached to it. Same thing. But you can also create it so that when you get an emotion, there's a positive action behind it. So let's say that you have a reaction to not want to do anything when somebody gives you bad news. Or you have a reaction when, let's see, what's something that happens? You're you're stressed out because your hubby or your boyfriend don't agree with you on something that you want to do, right? You're just like, I don't want to do nothing anymore. You can create that reaction. You can actually take that moment, whatever feeling you get, and make it so that it pushes you to do something productive. But it starts with the plan. It starts with the plan. You have to start with the plan. So what we're going to focus on today, we're going to keep it super, super simple today, okay? We're going to start with learning how to plan for a meal plan, a workout plan, drinking our water, and mindset, okay? We're going to focus on a meal plan, a workout plan, a water, and mindset. Because these are things that we can control. So let's talk about it, okay? Your meal plan. So our meal plan does consist of when we wake up and when we go to sleep, okay? And we work with so many different people, okay? People who wake up super early, people who have a hard time waking up and they end up waking up at 12. We have people who don't eat all day long because it just takes too much time. We have people that eat all day long because they're snackers. So just know that we've heard it all. We've worked with it all. And the number one thing that I can tell you, and it's probably the most challenging thing for people, is to meal prep. If you're someone who's on the go, okay, meal prepping is going to help you a lot. A lot. My wife and I used to meal prep all the time because I've been able to, because of my work and my schedule and the one that I've chosen, I'm able now just to cook at home. But anytime that we look at our schedule, right, our planner, and we say, okay, this day we're going to be out all the way from here to here, one of us will put something together. We'll create a small meal prep to take for that day. But if you're someone who's on the go, like majority of y'all are military, yeah, she said, and you save a lot of money too. There you go. Thank you, Evelyn. If you're someone on the go, understanding when you're going to eat is very important. It'll stop the reaction of, oh, well, I'll just go grab something to eat. I'll make it healthy. Because you know dang well when you're going through that drive-through, you're not going to make it healthy. You're going to be like, I'm already here. I might as well get the double or the refried chicken, with some extra fries like that. And Biggie size it because I deserved it because it's been that kind of day. No, but if you have a plan and you make the decision to just, okay, this is what I'm going to eat. So let's say, for example, okay, I wake up, I have a protein shake. Okay, not my meal shake, but Herbalife. It's an Herbalife, just Herbalife protein. It's not the meal replacement. I have a Herbalife meal, and then I have my lift off. Okay. I know that for a fact. This is a plan that I've made for myself. I work out, I have my rebuild afterwards. Sit there and I do some meditation and writing. I do some following up with some clients, and then comes breakfast time. I cook some breakfast. Breakfast is three egg whites, one whole egg, some fruit, sourdough, or some potatoes. Done. 2 to 3 hours later, I'm having a shake. 2 to 3 hours later, I'm having dinner. Dinner usually consists of chicken or beef or ground beef with some vegetables and some a half a cup of basmati rice. And then I have my dinner shake. So I know that by memory. Okay, I know that because this has been my lifestyle for 14 years. Okay, and it's been changing. But do you have your meal plan written down somewhere? It can be either in your notes, it can be in a paper, it can be somewhere that where you can find it. I'm gonna call you out, Alyssa. Okay. Do you mind sharing where you have your meal plan?
Yes. So, we're supposed to have room inspections, so I took down like my posters, but I can show you guys. Let me flip the camera. I have it here. I gotta put it back up. Oh, how do I flip the camera? Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, oh no.
What?
Okay, can you guys see this?
Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, I can see it. So this is her meal plan. Okay. She has it written up on the wall, or she's not allowed to have it on the wall, so she has it on the ground. Thank
Well,
you.
no, I could put it on the wall. I just took it down for room inspections, but
Okay. Thank you. So what inspired you to do that?
um, I well, first of all, I'm at a point right now where I forget a lot of things because I have so many things that I want to do, and I just found it easier to make it decorative and fun and hang it on my wall. So I one can't forget, and two, it's something positive to look at that I made myself. I also made a another one too, but yeah, so
Thank you. Give it up for Alyssa, everybody.
thank
Isn't that
you.
great? All right. Yeah. Yes, Smack. Yes. Yes, do it. Do it. Do it. Um, so that's pretty motivating, right? Pretty inspiring because if it's something that you look at every day, it's something that you're going to focus on. Who's ever heard of if you look at whatever you look at is going to prosper and grow. Okay? That's why they say look at your bank account daily. Because if you're looking at your bank account, you're going to be more aware of what you're spending, how you spending it, where you spending it, right? But if it's like something that's just in the background, it's going to be kind of, and I get it, right? There's a lot of things that we do in a day as human beings that we are very forgetful of the things that we need to prioritize, and that's ourselves. So writing down a plan. So a broad plan, okay, for weight loss would be picking when do you want to have your shakes? That's what I like to say first. When do you want to have your shakes? Is it breakfast and lunch, lunch and dinner? Is it dinner and breakfast? And you pick those days, okay, that you want to have your let me put it in the chat. So let's say I want to have for breakfast, I want to have my shake, okay? And then for lunch, and then 2 to 3, I'm just going to write it out, hours later, I'm going to have my snack. Now, your snack, what I recommend to keep it super simple is just whatever you make for dinner or whatever you have for lunch or whatever, double it up like make double, one for dinner, and then the other one portion it out so that you have two snacks. Does that make sense? Like get two containers so that you can portion that food into half and that'll be your snack. Okay. But if you want to get more detailed with it, it's more of like you can get a chicken breast, cut it into half, cube it up, and you can have chicken breast snacks at home, guys. Who has does anybody not have a Costco card? No. The commissaries, you know what? The
What
commissary,
was that again?
what, Costco card? That? Costco? What are you talking about? The portioning in the half? Hulu? I don't know who said that. Um, so cutting the chicken breast in half, I think that's what you got for me. Chicken breast in half and putting it into two containers, and that'll be like your snack, okay? Along with some fruit. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Tuna packet. The tuna packet in an apple. Great snack. Okay? Tuna packet in some salad mix. Great snack. A Greek yogurt if you like it. It's not the number one thing that I would choose, but it's Greek yogurt and some Greek yogurt and some blueberries in there. Okay, that's a great snack too. Um, it can be anything that you make at home. Just put it as a half. The easiest way I can explain it is like half of a meal. Okay, half of a meal. And then 2 to 3 hours later, you're going to have your lunch. So whatever you choose, it's your shake or your meal. And then 2 to 3 hours after that, it's eating every 2 to 3 hours, okay? Eating every 2 to 3 hours. Every 2 to 3 hours. And that if that gets too confusing, just focus on your 2 shakes and your 1 meal. That's it. That's all, just your 2 shakes and your 1 meal, okay? If it gets too confusing, because some people it does get too overwhelming. They're like, I can't fit it in. I'm not even allowed to eat food. I can't do it. I used to be a full-time server. I worked from I would go and open. They'd have me there like at 4 in the morning to like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And I wasn't allowed to take a break sometimes because we were so low staffed. What I would do is I'd put my shaker, my powder, my shaker, my meal replacement in a shaker cup. I'd go to the bathroom, use the sink water because I was so like, I needed to do this because I needed to feel better. I needed to save my own life. And I would shake the water. I would have like at that time, I believe nuts was the best thing for me. Let me tell you, nuts in moderation is good for you, for your brain, that healthy fat, but with having like a cup of nuts is is not good as far as like fat wise. It's a long story. Um, but so then I would have like a handful of almonds and then some cut up apples, and I'd do the same thing. I'd go to the bathroom, I'd put the almonds in my mouth, and I'd shove the apples in my mouth, and that would be my snack. So it was just about how bad do you want to have it. My managers did not care about my plan, but I had a plan. And my plan was I was going to eat every 2 to 3 hours, no matter what. It was going to happen because I was determined that I deserved to feel better and it wasn't going to be dependent on somebody else's idea of how I should run my life. Okay? Stressors can cause us to either break down or be better. But let me tell you, if you're someone who breaks down during stressors, having a plan is the best thing for you. Because now all you have to say is, okay, what's the next step? You look at your plan and you're like, this is what I have to do next. I have to keep moving forward. This is what I have to do next. Okay. So the next one, okay. Anybody have any questions about the eating every 2 to 3 hours or meal
Can I
plan?
share something?
Yeah.
For me, the every 2 hours, I do set my alarm on my watch, so it would hit like every 2 hours, and then like for work, I know a lot of times people can't take breaks, but for me, I always say I'm going on my smoke break, and I don't smoke, so I just go outside and and I'll sit there and eat uh some food, and that's my smoke break. Because if other people can do smoke break, I can do my eat break. So.
I love that. That's right. Oh my gosh. That's so crazy how they will let people smoke cigarettes, but they won't let people take a break to snack. Wow, thank you. I hope that helps somebody. That's crazy. Okay, so anybody else have any questions? Thank you, Kara. That was powerful. Eating every 2 to 3 hours, making sure you're eating high protein, healthy snacks. Okay, so next up is your workout. Okay, so this is different for everyone too. Okay, your workout plan needs to be what you believe you are capable of. Because believe me, what you believe you're capable of is just the beginning. You're gonna see like, dang, like I'm cutting myself short. I know I could do more. But the thing is building confidence. Remember how I said the cerebral cortex releases dopamine every time you check off a win? So let's say you step into this and you're like, well, I only have time to work out twice a week. Great. Okay. What days are you gonna work out? I'm gonna work out Monday and Wednesday. Okay, great. Let's do it. Work out Monday. I message you. Hey, did you work out today? No. Oh, great. Okay, no problem. Guess what? You have 6 more days. You can still work out. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for a plan and we're looking to see what works around your schedule and what is your commitment to your plan. Okay? This is not my body. As much as I want it for you guys, as much as we want it for you guys, it's not my body. I can't control what you put in your mouth or how often you move your body. Like Miss Kara was sharing today, she was sore and tired. But when she told her body, we're getting up and we're moving, and she did the action, her body was like, okay, I'm going to prepare us for this. I'm going to start loosening up. I'm going to start getting some fluids going. I'm going to start getting our joints loose. Like your body will do what you tell it to do. There's a system to your body. There's a system to working out in your body. You got to tell your body what to do by taking action, making a plan and taking action. So when it comes to your workout, this is what I want you to think about. How many times a week are you wanting to work out? Okay. I hope you guys are like writing this down and not trying to memorize it because you're not going to remember. Huh? Oh, you can watch it over, she said. Okay. You can watch over the recording. She has a recording. How many times a week do you want to work out? Okay. And then what kind of workout do you want to do? Do you want to do cardio? Do you want to do one of the workouts in the WDT? Do you want to do go to the gym and lift some weights? Do you want to lift some weights at home? Do you want to use bands? Do you want to start doing fit like Zumba? Whatever it is that you want to do, okay? There's so many options. Don't tell me there's nothing out there for you because there's something. Swimming, yoga, stretching. I like there's so many things, okay? So guys, when I started off walking. Walking was the thing for me. Walking for like friggin' it was probably like 30 minutes a day. I walked for 30 minutes a day. That's how I started. My health fitness was walking 30 minutes a day. Now I can run almost 3 miles. Oh no, I can run 3 miles in under 30 minutes. Like you progress as you go, but if you quit, you'll never know what you're capable of. You'll never know if what you're capable of. Carrying an extra 40 pounds was something that it was hurting my body. It was hurting my body carrying an extra 40 pounds. The stress, the joint. Oh, hello, Enzo. Todavía tiene chupi, Enzo. Híjola. He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay. So working out, it doesn't matter where you start, okay? Because as your coaches, we will help you progress as you go. We're keeping track of what you guys do. We really are. And we're understanding that there's a limit right now. Because even though you think that you are you're doing everything your best, but we see like, okay, this is just the beginning for this girl. This is just the beginning for this guy. Like this is they got what it takes to like freaking do amazing things. But you gotta understand, you gotta have a plan. Okay, so how many times a week are you wanting to work out? And what is it that you're wanting to do? Are you raising your hand, Ulu? Okay, because you go like this. All right. So next thing is your water. Do you have a plan for your water? You need a plan for your water. Okay. So I recommend a gallon of water a day. But if you're just getting started, okay, a half a gallon. Let's say this is your second challenge. I would say a half a gallon is your goal. Stepping into your third challenge, a gallon would be your goal. Water is so essential to your results. It clears up your skin. It helps you lose water weight. It gets your digestive system going. Did you know that you can hold up to 20 pounds of poop in your gut? And that's the majority of people's bulge in their belly, inflammation, stress, aches and pains. Because think about it. Like, there's this poop that sits in your gut. Your gut is a distribution center for everywhere in your body, your brain, and the nutrition to your body. And if there's poop in your gut, what do you think your gut is distributing? Toxins. That's why we feel foggy. That's why we feel tired. That's why we feel stressed because there's all this poo-poo in there. And there's people that get started on these challenges and they're like, "Well, I've been pooping a lot." Well, it's good because it's probably been in there for a long time. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Don't be afraid of how much you're pooping. Like some people don't poop regularly. I hear people who don't poop for a week. They poop every 3 days. And I'm like, whoa, like that's and then when they start pooping regularly, it's like out of the norm for them. It feels uncomfortable. And it's like, it's all right. Like this is a new thing. It would be uncomfortable for me too. But this is just what the process is. So drinking your water, okay, coming back to the focus. Um, drinking your water, okay? How are you going to drink your water? Do you have a certain jug? I recommend getting a certain jug. I have a gallon jug that I use. How are you keeping track of your water? How many ounces is your water jug? There's 126 ounces, no, 120 ounces in a gallon. Okay? So you're either drinking 60 ounces in a day or you're drinking 120. If you had, let's say you had a 24-ounce water bottle and you were dedicated to drinking 60 ounces, how many of those would you need? About three. Okay? You need about three of them. So all you would do is take whatever you're going for. So if you're going for half a gallon, it's 60 ounces. If you're going for a full gallon, it's 120. And then you divide whatever jug you have. So let's say you're going for 60, it'd be 60 divided by a 12-ounce water bottle. Then you know how many water jugs you need or how many of those you need to fill up. If you were drinking water bottles, you'd look at the ounces and divide that by the number that you're going for of water. Now, this is all important. I want to remind you so that you can check it off and say, I did that. There's just something about being able to check it off. That's it. There's just something about it. I started something with a few girls where we're drinking a gallon of water a day. We're sticking to our meal plan. We're working out every day for 21 days. And there's just some sort of confidence that comes with doing it every day. So whose third challenge is this? Third. Like this is your third. Kara, this is your second, right?
Yeah, this is my second.
Okay, you got one more. More, and then I'm gonna tap on your shoulder and ask you if you want to be part of it. So, Lori, I know you are. I'm gonna reach out to you. So I really do believe that leveling up is important. Um, so keeping goal of that. Okay, so now when it comes to the mindset, okay, I think this is the one thing that we lack the most is personal development, investing in ourselves. So I remember there was a time where I'd be driving around or I'd be driving in my car or I'd be going to in my car to work or to school and I'd be listening to the most ratchet music, like crazy music. Music that did not serve a purpose in my life being that young whatsoever. Like there's just music that just does not, I don't get it. Now, maybe it's because I'm older, but so, because a lot of people are like, I don't have time to read. Okay, I get it. I don't have time to make extra time to listen to an audio or a podcast. If you have the ability to sit down and play, I see Ulu, so I'm gonna say it, and Sol, and play with your baby, you can be listening to something while you're watching your baby play. I mean, like something that's gonna help you develop who you are. And you don't have to purchase anything if you do not have the income. You have YouTube. You look up whatever it is that you want to develop in your mindset. So at this point in my life, I'm developing the skill of becoming a millionaire because millionaires think, they act, and they do things differently. So I'm just listening to things that people are saying and how they've created their first $1 million and how they are helping other people do the same. Because the only way to become a millionaire is by helping other people do the same thing. So these are things that I'm listening to. I want abs. So I'm listening to audios of people who have abs and what they're doing and what they're eating. And I always listen to a podcast, not a podcast, a YouTube that is helping me grow my faith every day, actually reminding me of my faith every day, because as a human being, I can forget. Okay. I like to listen to Stephen Furtick or Transformation. And then there's this Transformation Church. And then there's this new one that I started listening to, and he talks about they use, I don't know, if you're not a believer, it's okay, but I am. They use the Bible to learn how God did business. It's really crazy. It's really cool, actually. Um, and so these are things. So whatever it is that you want to learn, you can learn it. Other people have done it. Take the time to learn the skill. Learn a new skill. If you want to learn how to cook better, if you want to learn how to meal prep, if you want to learn how to count calories, if you want to learn how to start lifting weights, if you want to learn, like guys, it took me such a long time. Like I used to wake up at 3 a.m. and then I dropped the habit. Oh my gosh, like it was so hard. So before I would go to bed, I'd watch videos of people waking up at 4 a.m. Because I'm like, oh my God, how do they do that again? Like it's so hard. And I did, and then I started just waking up at 4 a.m. because I started feeding my brain the possibility of waking up at 4 a.m. Okay? Like you got to feed your brain. So you can do it at a time when you're driving, just play it instead of the crazy music. You can do it at a time when you're going for a walk, when you're working out, instead of listening to music, listening to your podcast or listening to something that's going to help you develop yourself. If they let you at work, like the more time you spend pouring into yourself, the more you're going to develop. It's really awesome. If you're going through a hard time with your family, there is tons of YouTube videos to help you get like help you create thoughts to get out of depression, to help you create a plan on how to stay consistent. Like whatever it is that you're struggling with, if you do the personal development and do the work for it, like for the longest time, I had to look up videos on how to believe in myself. I didn't always believe in myself. I felt like, I'm gonna be honest, I felt like I was my wife's shadow because she was always so outspoken and she was always out there doing things. And I always felt like I wasn't good enough. I didn't believe in myself. And then I started surrounding myself. So maybe in your life, you don't have right now the quality of people that you need to that will pour into you the knowledge or the know-how to become the person that you're wanting to become. But you do have it at the tip of your fingers. You can and you will. You are who you surround yourself with, and that includes what you listen to. So, what we've gone through, making a plan for your meal plan, okay? Making a plan for your workout, making a plan for your water intake, and making a plan to develop your mindset and staying strong. Now, as your coach, and we all have different coaches here, stay accountable. Stay accountable. If your coach is texting you, text back. If your coach is asking you questions, it's not to come at you, but it's to see where you're at, to see, okay, what do we need to do next? Ask questions. Bug the heck out of us with productive questions, of course. Okay. I love you guys. Make sure that you stay focused. We are stepping into week number 2. Okay. So I wanted to share this briefly. So if you're in the weight gain program, this is what we recommend, okay? We recommend, of course, having your shakes, okay? Rebuild strength is super essential because as you're doing the weight gain, you also should be working out to build lean muscle, and that'll be your weight gain, as well as healthy weight through good nutrition. Prepare. What this helps you is it helps you with endurance. So when you feel tired, this kicks in like crazy. It's not like a fidgety, itchy kind of pre-workout. It's actually really good. And all it does is when your muscle gets tired, it kicks in so that you have a fast twitching action so your muscle can do more work. So, Miss Kara, this is something that I would highly recommend because if you're wanting to go, if I see that you're wanting to go harder, the pre-workout it's so clean that people don't have to cycle off of it. It's a very clean product. Your BCAA, your branched amino acids, helps you build your muscle. And creatine, guys, this baby is just miraculous. I recommend it for anybody that is doing any I recommend it for everybody and anybody. So this is more for the weight gain that I'm just targeting. And if you're just like, oh, well, I just want to try the 24 line, there's a packet that'll let you try it for 3 days and see if it's something. That's the CR7. That's for your electrolytes. This right here is the rebuild strength. And this right here is a prepare. And I believe this is only about $30 where you can try it out and see if it's something that you like. And then, of course, your meal replacements, because these are the vitamins and nutrients that you will get into your body, plus 24 grams of protein. Now, if you're in the weight loss program, these are the products that I recommend. Rebuild strength like always, because you should be working out no matter what. And whether it's a walk or a marathon, whether it's lifting weights at your house or going and doing a weightlifting class, Rebuild Strength is going to help you build the muscles and reduce soreness. Recommended again, Kara. And then this right here is your meal replacement. Every meal plan needs a meal replacement. Every meal plan. Your Prolesa Duo will help you get rid of stubborn body fat, help you lose inches, as well as curb hunger. So your tea, this is super important, okay? This tea helps you burn calories, boost your metabolism, but the aloe helps with your digestive system, which will help you with those extra 20 pounds that you have in your belly of poop. Get rid of it, okay? So guys, final day for pictures. If you have not taken your pictures, please do it by tonight, okay? Revive. No, wait, is that the secret word? No, it's not. Yeah, no, that's, oh yeah, for March. Revive is the secret word, okay? So let's make sure that we are committed, okay? You know who you are. I need those pictures by tonight, please. And Shape Up. Is Kevin on or no? No, Kevin. Okay. So Shape Up, guys. We have the 22nd of this. Lori, I'm so sorry. I wish you were here. We have the 22nd of March. Guys, last time we had 80 people. We only need 20 more people to commit. Okay? 20 more people to commit, show up, and let's just have a great time to have over 100 people at this event. April challenge is open. Woo, woo, woo. So if you're wanting to stay committed to your word and see those results by the summer, y'all, let's commit. Registration is open for April. Make sure you get back with your coach and let them know, hey, I'm all in. Join in for the next one. Hey, you did this. Make sure you're locked in for the next call next Sunday, okay? It's the 23rd. It's after our Shape Up. Oh my gosh, it's almost 2 weeks ago away. Oh wow, that's crazy. Wait. No, hers is the 22nd. Sorry, the 16th. So it's next Sunday, okay? Make sure you put this in your calendar, same time. Miss Jessica always brings great nutrition chats. She talks straight about nutrition because she's a nutritionist. So guys, I love you. If you have any questions, reach out. But I'm ending the call. Yeah, let's take a picture. Can you take a picture, babe? The awesome. Ulu, Jen, Mr. Henry. Hi, Michaela. A pretty little smile. iPhone, Liz, can you show your face?
I'm gonna take a quick picture.
Ulu.
Everybody show your face. Jen, awesome. Jen? All right, here we go. Oh, we got two more. iPhone, Jen. 5, 4. It's a long countdown. 3, 2, 1. Cheese. Fire in the chat for Alba. Thank you, coach.
Let's make a plan, guys. Make a plan. Stay committed. Love y'all. Bye.
See you guys later. Hey, great job.
Thank you, Alyssa.